Do you have a problem with this?
Of course I do. Fewest minutes of his career. Fewest games of his career. Still 27, 8, and 8. Ain't nobody do that. Which one of the guys that finished ahead of him did that, Skip? And for me, what guy does Kawhi make better? What guy does Giannis make better? Skip, did you know that Kawhi missed 22 games? In those 22 games that he missed, his team was 17-5? LeBron, you know what? LeBron got injured with that groin, and then they shut him down. Do you know with all the games that LeBron missed, he played 5 fewer games than Kawhi? Let that sink in for just a second.
That's a great point. I like that. Like it a lot.
Kawhi.
Yeah, you finally made a good one.
Don't do that, Skip. Don't do that.
Bingo.
When LeBron got, the thing was, Skip, they could really never get a lineup because first thing, Rondo, he gets hurt. And then LeBron got hurt. And Ingram gets hurt. And then Rondo hurt again. So they could really never set a lineup that says, okay, we're going to be able to play a couple of months and have these guys. Rondo got suspended. Then he got hurt. LeBron gets hurt. Then Ingram gets hurt. But on Christmas Day, they were putting foots in the Warriors, fourth in the West. It was only going to get better from there.
20-14.
Yeah.
Okay.
Was that fourth in the West, yes or no? And now, we got the fifth best player. Anthony Davis.
You do.
Show AD.
I don't know how he got to
26 and 12 and 2, just rolling out of bed.
Really?
Now he's playing with the best player in the NBA. Watch what his numbers does. And LeBron said, you know what? Took a few pounds off. Look good to me. Look good to me. Been training, lifting. Like he slimmed down like about 250.
Really?
Yeah, Skip Bayless. So now LeBron says, I got to rest. For the first time, 5 BC? I didn't go to the NBA playoffs or the finals. I got rest. I don't have to worry about all the scoring. I don't have to worry about all the rebounding. I don't have to worry about all the assisting. Ooh, Skip, y'all done got him teed off. That's what man, like the one man you don't want to bet against is Tom Brady. The one man you don't want to tick off.
Really?
6'9".
He's going to huff and he's going to puff and he's going to blow our houses down.
And what he going to do is huff and pluff. He's going to hoist the trophy. That's what he will do.
Interesting. So my biggest takeaway from this list is I'm scanning the whole top 10. And you know what struck me?
What?
Not one of the players ranked in this top 10 would I consider mentally tough. Not one player is a cold-blooded killer on this list. There's no MJ. There's no Magic. There's no Bird. There's no Kobe in his prime. There's no Dwayne Wade in his prime on this whole top 10 list. Again, they're all a little mentally fragile in different ways. They've all had their little meltdowns in little and big ways.
And every guy you mentioned, with the exception of Jordan, caught an L in the NBA Finals. So I guess they weren't mentally tough enough.
Giannis, number 2, the quote-unquote king, James Harden, Anthony Davis, who was sub-500.
Stop reading all that.
Steph Curry, who's come up smaller and smaller in postseason series, especially finals. But Joker, he has his moments, but then do I trust him? It's Jamal Murray who takes the big shots for that team. Joel Embiid, I still love. And to me, Joel Embiid is still the best player on this list when he's healthy.
Oh, stop it.
No, he just
stop
is.
Stop it.
In the games he played last year when he was completely healthy, he was 28 points and 14 rebounds, and he will block your shot.
He need to go to a gastro special.
Okay, all right. And then
stomach's always hurt.
Damian Lillard, we know how he flames out, especially against Golden State. And then Paul George, who can be George Paul. That's your top 10. Really?
You make it seem like it's a problem that somebody lost to the Warriors. You know what the Warriors represent. There is no shame in losing to the Warriors.
Okay, but who made the Warriors, invincible?
KD.
The guy who's not on this list. And would somebody please explain? Is he retired? He's just hurt. What other injured player would suddenly be excluded from the list? Does LeBron have some pull at ESPN where he can say, don't put Kevin on the list? That would bump LeBron to 4th.
Stop it. Didn't the GM says Marks, I think isn't that the GM, said that KD's not playing this year?
Yeah, okay, but they even said, but they indicated in that press conference that Sean Marks that there's a chance if he comes along just shockingly well that they might.
If I'm KD, I've learned my lesson.
Okay, well maybe, but again, he's not out of the league. He's still. We just saw what he could do in the finals, right? albeit in a small sample size. But we saw him change the finals for a little while, right? Have we seen him be the MVP of the previous 2 finals, back-to-back, just taking over a Game 3 in LeBron's house? He's the best player by far.
No, he's not.
Well, if he was right, if he were healthy right now, wouldn't he be number 1 on this list?
Yes, but hold on. But you say he's fragile. You say he's fragile.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
Kevin?
He left.
Okay, but
mentally strong.
Again,
mentally strong. I thought if you're mentally strong.
Mentally strong. Cold-blooded killer is Kevin Durant, and he showed it back-to-back finals. I've never seen anything like it.
So what happened when he was in OKC?
Well,
and LeBron
Russell Westbrook happened.
Don't do that, Skip. See, why you do that?
It was his handicap.
But every time
he concluded, I cannot win a championship with that guy as my primary decision maker.
So why did
it was up to Russell every time dribbling the ball up the court? My turn or his turn? I think it's my turn.
Skip, why do you do that? Every time when Kevin Durant has come up small, we always find it someone else to place the blame. Yeah. Everything wasn't Russell's fault in the OKC, Skip.
Okay, you saw what he did head-to-head, face-to-face, in LeBron's face. In 2 back-to-back finals.
He had the better team.
The best player. And when he stepped on the floor last year in the finals, it just changed everything. It had changed everything before that. You saw what was happening.
But
come on, do you remember against the Clippers in the first round when they got in trouble, what he did in back-to-back games?
Yes.
It was just extraordinary. It's like, that's too good. Series over.
Oh, like we hadn't seen LeBron do that? Remember what he did against Boston? Do you remember? Game 6?
Are we going back like 12 years ago?
No, 12 years. Do you remember what he did in San Antonio?
Okay.
Do you remember what he did in games 5, 6, and 7 against Golden State?
This is about now. This isn't an all-time ranking. It's about right now. And he did have his lowest value over replacement player, which is a key basketball stat. He had the lowest since his rookie year, and his player efficiency rating, as Jen pointed out, lowest since his rookie year. And he went 28 and 27 in the games he started. And if he's played a lick of defense the last 2 years, you got me because I haven't seen it. So you can't even say he's a two-way player the way he used to be.
Well, I think you'll see more defense because he will be asked to do less on the offensive end. Now, I'm not going to say he's going to sit in the chair for 30 minutes, nor should he at his age. Because we remember what Jordan looked like when he was in Washington trying to play defense. But that ain't none of my business. I don't even know why I brought that up.
After he was 6 for 6 in the finals with 6 MVPs,
well,
he took 3 years off.
He should have stayed off.
Okay,
because
I'll buy that.
Yeah.
That's fine. Because the end of Michael Jordan was age 34 in 1998 in Chicago.
Well, all I'm saying is just like a fighter.
Yep.
If you could retire and come out of retirement, it's just like, let me ask you a question. What boxer you know, if Floyd Mayweather were to come out of retirement and fight, would take it easy on some man? Man, he was 50-0. Man, he won all them, he got all them belts. Man, he got all that money. I'm going to take it easy on Floyd. No, they're going to bust him up, just like everybody did Jordan.
And just like everybody's doing LeBron.
No, they're not. Skip, stop it.
Doing LeBron.
Okay, of the guys that finished in front of him, which guy was 27, 8, and 8?
Okay, well, obviously, the 2 above him do have problems. And I'm going to give you this. By default, LeBron on this list, to me, I'm going to give you this. He's still the best player just completely by default because I'm just not sold on Giannis. What happened against Toronto? He just got exposed. He's got no mid-range whatsoever.
0. If you can't dunk on you and get to the rim and lay it up, nothing.
So now it's a runaway overhype train on Giannis. Oh, he's the Greek freak. He's freakish. Well, and then what's he do in the playoffs? When it's really time, can he take over games? He doesn't have any mid-range at all.
No.
You wall him off, and it's over.
Yep.
You remember the classic quote during the World Cup, the Brazil coach, after they beat Greece? He said, why is this sport so wonderful? On the other side, you have a guy who won the MVP. He's 23 years old, and who stops him tonight? The guy who's 40 years old and kicks his ass on the court. That's basketball. Because they saw what, and he went on to talk about, we saw what Toronto did to him in the playoffs.
Yeah, just keep him out the lane.
So we just did that. Just keep him out of the lane. Because he's still a little willowy. He's not the strongest guy, okay? So that's your number 1 overall guy. So basketball, the NBA has never been deeper in talent than it is now, but it's not top-heavy as you know what, as LeBron once said about the Cleveland Cavaliers.
They were top-heavy.
Okay, huh?
They were top-heavy.
They were top-heavy, but the NBA right now is not top-heavy. So now I'm making a case that LeBron James is still the best player in this league. And do you remember that tape that circulated? Oh, we have just a snippet of it. Do you remember this tape? No, do you remember the lowlights tape from last year? Could we just see a glimpse? This is just a little bit of it. He threw it off the backboard. Come on, Lauren. Oh, wait, Kuzma just pushed him out. He pushed him out to play defense. LeBron, get out there on the shooter. LeBron's saying, I'm so cool, I'm so cool, I'm so cool that I'm going to kick this ball out of bounds.
You know what, Skip? You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Mario Hezonja. Mario Hezonja, last shot at the Garden, which LeBron used to own. Can you believe that? He blocked his shot.
He still had a
LeBron
triple-dub.
has no lift.
He had a triple-dub.
Mario,
Skip, it's
Hezonja,
great. It's
now
growing.
Mario came west because he wants another piece of LeBron. Now he's a Portland Trailblazer. You believe in that?
That's when we, Skip, that's when we knew.
Wow.
I think everybody knew that LeBron was not fully
Okay.
healthy. He had no, come on, Skip. That step back was money. Money.
He is aging. He is an aging superstar. And yet, I have to give you this, because now it brings me back to my favorite player in all the NBA, number 2, who quit on my Spurs. But when I look at what he does in the playoffs, he's not a closer. There's no closer on this list that I see. I don't know. I don't see any, but especially those first 2 guys, Giannis and number 2. Look at number 2 in the fourth quarter and overtime of the playoffs. His plus-minus was 5th on the Raptors. He would disappear in fourth quarters and overtimes of all the big playoff series.
Saving it.
Huh?
Saving
He was saving it. And how about he was 6th best in plus-minus on his team in the finals. There are nights when he just disappeared in the finals, but again, Golden State was having all kinds of issues. Golden State had them until Kevin went down and then Clay went down.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, so he benefited from that. God bless him. He owned the offseason. Now he and George Paul think they're going to own the regular season, right?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah. We got something for him.
Yeah.
We got something for him. Yeah.
Well,
Sure.
what's he got left? I'm not sure what's left in the tank.
For who?
Your guy.
You about to find out.
Okay.
You about to find out what's left in the tank.
We will all find out October 22nd, at least starting then, when the regular season tips off. And, of course, you got preseason coming on October 4th.
Thank you for watching. You can subscribe here to get the latest from the show, and be sure to check out more of the best clips from Undisputed, or go watch a few other segments from our other shows on FS1.